What's happening, y'all? It's your boy DC Curry. You're listening to This Race on Dash Radio. Every Wednesday, hump day from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Marcus King presents Dash Comedy on Dash Radio. I'm in our luxurious studio at Uptown Comedy Corner in Atlanta, GA, the ATL. I got my co-host, Bo P.
Howdy ho.
I got Sherman Golden on my right. What it do? Black ass Tim on my left.
How's everybody doing?
Mook Man.
Yes, sir.
In the big high roller chair.
Yes, sir.
And he got a midget on his side. We'll talk about him later. midget all the way from Bangladesh.
He's a person.
Got hand love on the ones and twos. Hey. Goldie running the phone line.
Hey.
And Will over there pushing buttons and shit. Well, I know y'all in a good mood because the impeachment proceedings are going on, but we'll come back to that. It's some more important shit that happened in the world. Like Chris Brown yard sale is being interrupted.
He done shut the whole block down.
Man, they can't have a yard sale? Nah. They done told the man shut his yard sale down.
Well, he's disrupting other $1 million homeowners.
He ain't disrupting nothing, man. It's legal to have a yard sale in your yard.
And he accommodated all those laws. He had security.
Nah.
And he allowed, 20 or 30 people at a time to come in?
Yeah, he wasn't letting them all in at once, but that was cut down their stealing, you know. I know,
come on now. Niggas is...
He having a block sale. He ain't having a yard sale. He got the whole block tied up.
They just don't want them folk, his fans in that neighborhood. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was him, I wouldn't want all them people coming to my yard.
Me neither. Well, he's selling Rihanna's clothes. That's why it's...
Right. They the same size. Mostly in the hips.
Shit, I'm having a yard sale.
Mostly in the hips.
That's what happened.
I mean, what is he doing that for, though? Is he
He's got a lot
they say liquidating a lot of stuff.
He's got a lot of high-end stuff. Now, DC, and I don't wanna speak out of court, but DC, how many of those shoes could you get rid of?
What business of yours is that?
DZ having a yard sale.
DC having a yard sale.
Like my uncle told me one time, he said, man, you ain't got but 2 feet. I said, you ain't got but one ass either. You only got one pair of drawers.
I think I only need one pair of pants. I only got one ass.
I got a lot of old ragged ass shoes, gym shoes and stuff, but I ain't nothing like that.
Oh,
that shit was lined up out there. It looked like Macy's.
I ain't gonna lie, DC got some nice stuff now. I go to DC my Goodwill. I go to DC house and get stuff he's throwing out. That's my Goodwill.
I got some shit I can't wear.
Right,
that I ain't never wore. I got some shit I can't wear that I wore one time.
I gotta make my toes longer. You got some.
I'm glad to know Bo P, because I one of my feet bigger than the other, and I like, where am I find a nigga like this?
And one of my feet smaller than the other. One of his bigger than the other. One of mine smaller than the other. It fit well. It fits good.
That is crazy, man. That is crazy.
Yeah, they won't let Chris Brown go, man. Won't let the man have a yard sale.
They set up roadblocks before the people even lined up.
He need a bigger yard. Like he need to get how many thousands of acres Kanye bought the other day?
Oh, in Wyoming.
Huh?
Kanye done bought some acres?
40,000 acres in Wyoming.
And then the other day he said Donald Trump is the one that helped him get it.
I believe that.
I believe it. He bought it in Wyoming. He might have bought it from. He might have bought some of that from Ted Turner.
And it was some of that, that land where you ain't supposed to kill animals. You supposed to ride around and look at him and shit.
Right, yeah,
and they got on him because he
conservation land.
He was down there chasing the antelope and shit.
Right.
In the 4-wheeler.
Right. Trying to get him drafted.
Antelope just prancing around, posing for National Geographic.
Right. Yeah.
And this nigga out there chasing him in a golf cart.
40,000 acres.
That's a brother for you.
Something like that. Something like that.
Well, we've already spoken about, and I believe Bo P brought this up. We've spoken about the strip of land that Ted Turner bought from Canada to Mexico.
Yeah.
He just bought up pieces of land all throughout the state so he could ride his white horse
From
He said he wanted to
one part of
ride
the country to the other.
from one end of the country to the other and never leave his property.
Never leave his property.
And I think he did it.
He did it. He bought the last piece of land he needed was like 14 acres. I think he had to pay to do like $8 million for those 14 acres.
Wow.
That wasn't just
How many
14
Mexicans
acres.
do you have to kill?
Man, I just would have built a bridge over there.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Fuck a wall.
Kanye mad at Fortune 500. They won't give him billionaire status.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They said, hold on, brother. You got a little too much now.
Get to your
we
wife.
let you do your little church thing and all that, but now you want to be billionaire status. That's going to put you in a whole
Whoa,
different
we just
tax
let
bracket.
Jay-Z be a billionaire.
You
We
gotta go
can't
to the
let
meeting.
all of y'all be billionaires.
You get to go to the meetings now. Hold on.
He let his sister-in-law is a billionaire,
sister-in-law,
the youngest
right,
one
right.
ever, ain't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Kylie, is that her name?
Kylie, yeah.
DC, can I say something? Man, I was in the hotel this weekend in Houston, right? I had a chance to watch TV more than I ever had, and I started watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I was so impressed at how they live. Everything is 5-star, nothing less than the best. They go to the hotel, there's cakes and pies and food already ready for
Gotta
them.
keep that ass.
You know, everything is pristine, and I'm just like, wow. I'm looking at how they live, man. Everything is top of the line. Nothing is shortcut.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. Must
It
be
did
nice.
something to you.
Well, it's just
Everybody want to be
it was
Ray
just
J.
something to think about.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask me this.
So you look at some bitch like that, eat
Yeah.
caviar, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
whatever. Do you think they are any fuller than you
No.
when you eat some ham hocks,
Sardine.
collard green,
Right.
cornbread?
Right.
Which one you think had the better meal?
I think I did.
Right.
So why are you so impressed?
I was just amazed at how they live. You know, it must be. It's no
I'm
worries.
sure
It's
they
no
would
worries.
be amazed if they could
Well, they got some worries.
Yeah.
If they could examine how you live.
Okay,
Yeah,
don't
that's
bring
words
that.
right
Let's
there.
not.
We had a politician up here.
Let's not.
Little
Let's not.
things like that. They
Let's
ain't never
not.
had a
Kim,
politician.
Kim be going to Trump talking about
Right.
we can get this nigga out this
Yeah,
situation.
right. Hey, hold on. Now,
This nigga out of
now,
College Park.
now,
Pay his light bill.
I don't do this often, but in Bo P's defense,
Uh-oh.
right?
really don't
There's
want to.
another white woman that ruins people's lives. Her name's Hillary Clinton. She has been a part of every impeachment that has existed, with the exception of Andrew Jackson. Oh, she was a lawyer in Watergate. And of course, we know how about the whole Bill Clinton playing the saxophone at Arsenio Hall's situation, him getting his dick sucked. And then,
Totally.
of course, now we're embracing this new impeachment, and she's a heavy conversation. Hillary Clinton is bringing down white men faster.
She had said she considered running again.
She better not.
Nah.
For a marathon?
I'm like, Hillary, don't do it. Don't do it. Save us.
She's so good at losing.
What you want to be the president for?
'Cause
You
her-
rich.
Yeah, right. It's that power.
Grandmama, go sit your ass down, get on the computer and send some naked email, whatever emails you want to send out. Send them out.
Who's your
Who the
candidate?
hell, I don't get her.
Everybody-
Kanye said he gonna run president in
Yeah,
2024.
2024. Yeah, yeah.
So okay, so who we voting for next though?
I'm gonna vote for let me see, who am I gonna endorse?
Is the gay one still
Jimmy
running?
Carter. Did he live through the operation today?
Lord. He won't die.
He
He
won't
can
die.
fall down, get a brain aneurysm. He
Broke
is-
his hip. When you break that hip, you got about 6 months to live.
Oh man, he's still doing Bible study.
Mookie came in limping today.
Oh. And he don't.
He 95 years
Mookie
old.
don't pray. We know.
Good luck, boy.
Carter 95 years old, man. I'm gonna hang in
He's
there.
95. My dad's 95.
And he was still building houses for Habitat for Humanity this
Yeah.
week before they made him go to the hospital.
But I wouldn't live in none of them.
with no nail gun.
He done fell 4-5 times.
Right.
Check. You know
Fell,
Jimmy Carter.
busted his eye, he done fell and busted his hip, then he fell. And, I think they said the brain damage came
Yeah, they had
from
to
the
release
last
some
fall.
pressure off it.
Yeah.
Just let him go.
No. We
No,
ain't gonna let
man.
him
What
go
you talking
for.
about? Let him go, man.
We want to let him go for. You keep him
Yeah.
alive, like Ruth Ginsburg or whatever. What is that woman's name?
Ruth
They
Bader.
refuse it. She die. Donald Trump gets another appointee on Supreme Court. They got
Oh,
her
you're
on-
right. We got to
They
keep
got
that
her
white
on
woman.
batteries, man. They keeping her ass alive. No
Never
matter what.
said this out loud, but we got to keep that white lady.
There's one white woman. We got to keep her ass around. No matter what. All of them sick. Bernie Sanders had a heart attack. Now, why is he still in the race?
Is he? Oh, he's still.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everybody, Beto just dropped out. The gay guy's still in there.
Yeah. Booty.
Booty.
And in some polls, is leading the pack.
Miss Warren.
Buttigieg.
Booty do.
Hey, if your president now favorite person is Putin, what's wrong with Putin?
Right. Two presidents, Putin and Booty.
Booty.
Buttigieg, wouldn't that be a summit?
He's got
Putin going to meet Booty.
Yeah. This weekend.
he's got a husband, right?
Man, he got a husband. If it wasn't for that, I probably could vote for him.
What God?
Well, girl from Atlanta
I
might
don't
be
care about him
running.
being gay, but when he kissed the boy, just the other day he kissed him. This is my husband.
Open mouth? Not the open mouth, just the.
Any kind of kiss.
I
How you
agree.
kiss,
Say that
man?
nigga.
I only kiss open mouth.
Any kind of man. I just can't. I mean, I'm too old school, I guess. I can't see him meeting with another
Oh no, he was
person leading
assassinated.
another country, and the other person's wife, whatever. And he's like, "Oh, okay, this is my husband."
So this is your husband?
But be it not for that, this is my ignorance, man. Because if it wasn't for that, he actually said some shit that's on point.
Served in the armed forces.
Yeah, was that during Don't Ask, Don't Tell?
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? You're,
Was that when that was?
I'm not sure.
I think it was.
Yeah, it had to be.
I think it was.
Who was that?
Don't Ask, Don't
Now he telling.
Who that, sir?
Booty,
Booty,
juice,
booty,
man.
booty,
Tune in.
booty juice.
If it
Tune
was,
in on radio. Tune in. Listen, we on Dash Radio. Marcus King presents Dash Comedy. Pull it up on your phone.
I'm just trying to figure out who y'all
You
talking
got
about.
the app?
That was during.
I'm on the phone.
Clinton.
I'm talking to people. I'm trying to get the signal.
If they were doing Clinton, that was Don't Ask, Don't Tell time. With Ronald Reagan, that was Don't Ask, Don't Tell time. So was it that
Yeah,
time?
it was before. It was back then.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't tell.
Maybe he didn't.
Would y'all vote for Kanye? He said he's gonna run in 2024.
Hell no.
And got insulted when people started laughing.
Hell no.
Well, didn't
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't vote for him, Mookie?
No.
What about you, Goldie? You in the music industry? No. And you seem a little hesitant, boy. No. Black.
oh no.
Shane?
I was gonna say something.
Yeah, I vote for him.
You vote for Kanye.
You would
figured-
vote. I
figured-
can see
figured-
that. I can see that in your eyes.
I figured.
You lying, Sherman. You wouldn't vote for
Can't
Kanye.
do no
would.
worse than these other niggas.
Yeah, but why would you vote for Kanye? What gives him the right to lead us?
What gives anybody the right to lead?
I know, but still, what gives him
We
the
don't
right?
need no president. I
Wasn't
think
Oprah an option
think-
a few months ago?
the baddest motherfucker in the country should be the president? That way it wouldn't have to be no war.
Well, Bumpy
Dwayne
Johnson
The Rock
did.
Johnson
Bumpy
can't
Johnson
do
did. Bumpy
everything.
Johnson is
So,
dead.
so
The
we
baddest.
well, whoever can whoop the ass. Like if we got a problem.
So you want
So
a
you think
UFC
Kanye whip
champ?
somebody else?
No, I wouldn't vote for him on that
Kanye
part.
can't whip nobody but that girl he snatched
You
the
looking
mic
for
from.
Shaft?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
Right.
little girl.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor
Listen.
Swift.
And he was
Yeah,
scared to
listen.
snatch that mother.
Right. If that was
Is
the
it
case,
a period of time where Obama can come back and run? Is it a period of time? Can he never run again because
he
he's
done.
that
They don't want
doesn't
to be bothered with that
happen.
shit.
Why would he do that anyway?
For real.
God, Mississippi
we
school.
need him.
When they
What's
did
the
a
girl
list
from
the other
Atlanta?
day,
The girl from Atlanta.
Buckwheat.
What's her name? She could have won.
Shirley.
She was a perm away from winning.
Oh, you talking about old?
Okay with the hair.
I'll vote for her.
Okay with the hair.
Yeah.
I can't call name right
I
now.
vote. Yeah, you done gave us up in there.
That would be Stacey Abrams.
I vote for her.
Stacey Abrams.
Yeah,
Atlanta has
You would vote for her to be president of the United States?
Yeah.
we have a mayor in Atlanta named Keisha Bottoms,
Nah, I vote
and
for
this is
Keisha
the
too.
land of ass.
Everybody got a
Have
name
you
like
seen
Bottoms.
Keisha?
That would be
vote for-
another meeting. The bottom meeting poop.
Bottom meeting booty to talk about what's the other one?
President Bottom, Vice President Booty. Both of them going to meet poop. Ain't bad what we got now. Shithead.
Bottom meeting booty to talk about poops.
Kanye said he was running 2020. Kanye all over the place, man.
Yeah.
He is-
Politics, gospel music. Kirk Franklin got hit out on it.
Oh, for real hit or the?
Yeah. No, for real, Tim. For real. Kirk Franklin got
Now,
real.
now, as a man of God
real.
and
Kirk
as a
Franklin got
smaller person,
Damn.
are you allowed to? What's a for real hit?
Damn,
Did,
Will.
did he pray for it?
Huh?
What's a for real hit?
You know, hit where you hide.
If you really
Yeah,
want,
but do you do that through his?
I don't
if
know.
he
how
really
long
wanna
it is.
kill him,
We're
Tim,
gonna have to we're gonna have to research that.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
yeah, Tim, if you really want to kill him, they both live in Texas. They both live in Texas. He'll show up at Joel Osteen Church this Sunday when
Oh,
Kanye's
man.
supposed to speak at Joel Osteen Church this Sunday, you know.
Is he gonna speak or sing?
Well, I don't know. He's supposed to be at the service. I don't know what part he's playing, but it's announced that he's going to be
He's
there.
saying
It's
that'd
not
be a
a
good
part
time
that he's
Kirk
playing.
Franklin
He
get
is,
Get
he is
time Kirk Franklin to
perpetuating
show
on.
up, get him then.
Yeah.
yeah,
Tim wanna know is it really a hit?
yeah.
Well, you can nigga stand outside
Yeah.
Whitney Houston's hologram till waiting on an autograph.
Right.
You know what? You know what? I was told to keep
That's
it.
stupid.
She got to come out
TT.
sometime.
Whitney,
she got to
Tupac,
come.
where are
We're
you?
going to take pictures with people.
We gonna do a meet and greet.
Meet and
Yeah, she
greet.
gonna be out in a minute. Stay there.
Yeah.
Stay there. Hold your breath. You know, in the entertainment world, you know, Michael Jackson's socks for sale.
Again?
Again.
The other one?
They
The
were
which
sale-
side? The
they-
glitter socks.
Yeah, before.
Yeah, you know, everything he had was
White
up for
socks.
sale.
No, them white shiny socks.
Yeah, the white sock.
They
Yeah.
for
The
sale.
glitter socks.
I think
That and the glove.
B is supposed to start at $1 million. Start at $1 million. Now the
Somebody-
gloves don't come with the socks, nigga. You just gonna be walking around.
No, this ain't the
No
glove.
gloves. You can't have on.
This is the draws
socks
and the
and
sock
gloves.
combination.
Ball.
It's the draws and the
Even though
socks.
the weather, the way the weather is
Little boy
today.
draws. Some little boy draws and shiny.
Stop! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! Not
Bids starting
Yeah.
$1 million.
Somebody gonna buy 'em.
So DC,
And they've
you
never
being,
been washed either, so they probably funky.
They stand
You
up
know,
by
make it
themselves
dance.
on their toes, just like that.
Yeah.
DC, you being a
Watch it. What? A what?
international celebrity,
No.
sub-international. But what would be your most valuable piece of clothing?
Mine?
Yeah, what could
leave
we
behind
auction off?
somebody.
Let's say you were to go
If I
tomorrow.
were to die?
Tomorrow.
If you were to do a tour and somebody found something of yours left behind in the room, what would that be that's valuable?
And a damn thing I got worth $5. Y'all would
the
be
fur
so
coat?
disappointed. All my drawers got holes in them.
Stop.
I got some $4,000-$5,000 suits, but as a joke on the audience, this is the truth. I got some $4,000-$5,000 suits, but as a joke on the audience, I be wearing some ragged ass drawers, man. It's just funny.
Yeah, you barely wearing drawers. It's shit.
They
I got some drawers on here for years.
Now,
I be wearing with the best suits I got. It's a joke to me.
that's funny, man. My wife always said, "Why you still wear them?" Say, I said, "Man, these the best fit goddamn
But once
drawers."
you break them in,
Once you get
Once
right,
you break them out,
once they conform to your nuts, you know they built
yeah.
for somebody else's
Right,
nuts.
right.
But once they conform to
They be for
your
that mannequin
nuts,
nuts. They be for that mannequin nuts.
So it's not my fault this time, guys. It's not my fault this time.
Somebody nuts hang lower. So you want that sack that you don't want that.
Oh, okay.
I wear
There
them
we
till
go.
they fall
There we
off.
are.
Yeah,
There
man.
we go.
I had a
That's
pair of
it.
DC. The waistline was almost tore off of, but I love them draws, man.
The ones I'm wearing now, the waist,
Don't tell
it
us.
rolls over on the top.
Oh Lord.
I be trying to flatten it out.
Yeah, but
something
it roll,
just
keep
roll
rolling
back
over. Don't you hate the one them briefs that keep rolling up your leg? You won't
Right,
stay
so-
down.
A few years
Women don't know
ago.
that. Women got them period panties, so they know what we talking about.
But you know when to put them on, though.
They know what we talking about.
Man.
You
So
niggas
a
better
few
not never
years
go to the
ago,
hospital.
I was
And they were operating over this nigga. He had a nice suit on, but them
got chewed up by a piranha.
You know, back when you was growing up, your mama tell you always wear clean
drawers, right.
I say, why, mama? In case you get arrested.
Can't you get a half
But your
accident?
daddy, who know a little something about jail, say always wear nasty drawers. In
Daddy
case
tell
you
you
get arrested.
Daddy tell you the opposite.
You listen to DC Carry on this race with my boys. We'll be right back. Yeah, we back. You're listening to This Race on Dash Radio. I'm your boy, DC Curry. DC, I was Elroy in Friday. My brother Willie is gone.
Yes.
I'll be. There's some days I can't believe John gone, man.
Yeah.
That was my boy.
Yeah.
Well, in the world of violence,
God.
that was a hell of a transition.
Yes.
I wasn't planning to say anything about John. He just came to my mind.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But in the world of violence, anybody get killed over them chicken sandwiches this week? I know.
Not this week.
Not
Not this week.
That must be bad at chicken sandwich. White folk fight. I saw some
But that
white folk
white
fighting
woman,
over.
she probably thought she was dead the way that nigga slammed her.
Now I ate a chicken.
Oh, you
sandwich
saw that
at
one?
Popeye.
Yeah.
It wasn't shit.
Hold on, wait.
I had
You
one
ate it
yesterday.
inside? You
At the
dined in?
airport.
You
I was at the airport.
You dined in?
No, I got it and kept it moving.
Did you see the white dude that was in line cussing the black people out, and they went outside and whooped his ass? And say you're sorry. Say you're sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, he got his ass. Well, he went off on him.
Maybe.
I saw Trina fixing to whip that woman ass in with a Walmart.
Ooh, she whooped that ass.
Trina.
Trina
Whipped
That
that
white
Rapper
woman
wanted
called
it.
that-
Rapper Trina, she wanted
She
it.
didn't get it, but she was like, say it
She
again.
wanted it.
Say it again, bitch. I'm going to jail. Say it again.
the rapper Trina.
Yeah. Say it
No,
again.
in Miami. It was in Miami.
That must be a nice Walmart.
Yeah. Y'all better watch you
About
y'all.
the
That
couple,
boy tried to snatch that woman's purse. That woman wasn't having it. That woman wouldn't turn that purse loose. Y'all see that? He drug her
He
down,
drug her ass down the escalator.
down the up escalator.
Oh,
down the
man.
up escalator.
That's one of them.
I don't know
Down
what
the
she
up.
had, but she must have really had something. She must have had some cocaine in that purse.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They ain't gonna kill my family.
And whatever they use to grate trees is what they use to make escalators. That's the hardest steel that you can get pulled down.
She wasn't phased by that shit. Let that person
She
go.
wasn't in that purse.
No, because the thing, he followed her from the bank. He followed her from the bank, so he knew she had
She
money.
knew she had about yeah,
So she
just
parked
got-
in the parking deck, and when she went up the escalator, that's when he ran up there and snatched.
And he was a rookie because it's just
Yeah, he know what he's doing.
geometrically. You snatch a purse, you run in the direction that the
Copy that.
Right,
arm
and you
is
get it.
going.
Right.
Yeah, and you go
Side note,
Snatch the purse and run back.
And she can only have $300. That's all you can get out the bank. You know what I
Well,
mean?
Yeah, man.
no, you can get a lot.
Oh, you can get more
Maybe
than
you
that.
could only get $300 out of it.
If you had to-
That's all you can get out. That's all you got in there.
well, I got mine set at that limit, so I don't overdo it.
Hey, you can't say that no $300.
Hey, stop! You limited 300 today,
That's all the
player.
cash I want over there.
Tell them, Bo, the way your bank account set up.
I rub my hand
You got
across.
it set up like that.
Yeah.
I rub my hand across.
Now,
don't
I
care
tell you
cash.
something else though. Your wife can set a limit on how much you can get out
Okay,
of the account.
that's
No,
So
you can set
maybe
your
that's
own
what
limit.
happened to you.
No. I set my own limit.
Oh,
so
excuse
to make
me.
sure
So 300.
She
I'm
can't
sorry,
take out
man.
more than I want her to take
I'm
out.
sorry,
of the
man.
account.
You know, I got
You
into
said
I got
Different house.
into
Go to
Different
another
house.
ATM.
Yeah.
I got
I'm sorry, man.
I get into a very strong argument about a subject matter just like this with women, and you know, women are very congratulations on like the voting and all that other shit, but there was a time when women weren't allowed to have their own credit cards, their own bank accounts, and stuff like that.
That's a
Like,
personal preference for the man.
Yeah, that
what,
white
was
woman.
it a
You talking about
personal
white women.
preference?
Yeah, that was a man's personal preference. He didn't want a name on nothing.
Yeah, there was a time. Yeah, it was a time. It was a time when they couldn't vote.
Right. So why are they
It
so
was a time when
complaining?
it was a time when they couldn't drive.
Right.
They couldn't drive. Well,
Now, if they still couldn't drive, where would you be?
Right?
Right.
In the
Wouldn't
back
be
seat.
You
here.
don't know driver like that.
wow.
I think that's why I got a phone call today.
You're right. Right.
Introduce
Yo, man, we hopping in the
introduce your
Civic?
friend. Introduce your friend.
Time when a man had a job.
Normally, I introduce our special guest, but you know he's not special. But introduce him.
Everybody, this is Mr. Nito Rahman by way of New Jersey, Bangladesh.
Queens, New York.
Queens, New York. He writes long form improv. He's a
You don't
great
write
com-
long form improv. It's improv.
All right, okay,
Tim.
you ain't
don't
gonna
write
interrupt
shit.
me, nigga. You want to be introducing now?
Wait a minute, man. Let the man introduce.
Yeah. You can correct, yeah, you can correct me after all
First
that
of all, you
shit.
fucked up my name. It's
You
midget.
ain't in Bangladesh. You in Atlanta.
Right, yeah.
Let the man introduce you first. Hold on. Hold
He's a
on.
great
Hold
comedy
on.
writer and a very funny person, and then we will talk about improv very quickly.
All right, come on, tell us a little something about yourself. Go ahead.
All right,
You
so
holler out when you want to holler out like a Republican. Damn Republican.
They do.
yeah, I moved here from New York City 3 years ago this December. Actually, on Tim's birthday, it will be 3 years since I've been in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, why you do that?
It was his birthday.
I know. That's what I'm trying to
December 23rd,
That's what I'm
right?
trying to get to the bottom of
Did you
it.
miss him?
Did you move here for some other reason other than it was his birthday?
You know,
I moved here because a white
Did
woman
you know that?
ruined my life. I
Did you know
that.
that before the fact?
No, I did not know
Oh, okay.
that.
All right. Go ahead.
We actually met each other at a fucking restaurant, so, you know.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Go ahead, man. Tell us your story. It's interesting, man.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So basically, when I was in New York, I was at the Pit. I was on a house team for about 2 years.
Yeah.
When I moved here, I took on the responsibility of like coaching and teaching improv. So basically, what my job is, people call me on the phone so that I can sit on their couch, watch them play make believe, and then call them out when they're not being truthful, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. So no script. I kind of analyze how people react and respond and actually listen to shit, and they pay me for that.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
That's
They
good.
pay you
man.
So I criticize Tim a lot. Is basically
all
what
the
I'm saying.
time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
DC also.
Were you doing that? I don't give a shit about him criticizing me.
No, you criticize me.
Oh yeah, I criticize
yeah,
everybody. I don't give a shit. Were you doing that in Bangladesh?
I never Bangladesh. I was born in Trenton, New Jersey, man.
Oh, you were born there. You're
Yeah,
just
I
people.
was born in the fucking States.
I was thinking to ask some questions about comedy over there. I got a buddy that's a
Comedy over
comedian.
there? What
I
they
got a
gotta
buddy
laugh
in
about?
India. I got a buddy in India that's hella funny.
Oh,
and from
yeah?
time to time he comes here, but he's a star over there.
You know, Sandra?
And
A lot of people.
And Zelensky, president of Ukraine, was a comedy.
Yes, he was a sitcom star. That's why.
So
him
some
and-
other countries got leaders that are comics. We got clowns.
There's got to be something. There's got to be something
Oh,
like
no,
that in
God.
Bangladesh.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you about comics in Bangladesh.
Have
I
you
haven't
been there?
I've been there when I was like 7 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been what?
You speak?
23
Do
years?
you speak the brown?
Bangladesh-
Ik the party.
Okay, you ain't got to do.
Yeah, I could do that.
We have.
I could do that. If you
Well, you're
want.
doing good with English. You're beating the hell out of some of these son of bitches.
Showing off fields.
All right. Well, glad to have you, man. Even though you're a friend of Tim's, you know, shit. You know, you gotta be friends with somebody.
Yeah.
Every comic don't have a car need a friend.
Wow.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very sad too. You come from Bangladesh. They got cars over there, right?
They got what over
They
there?
have cars. Yes.
Yeah,
No,
they got
they
cars
still
over there.
It's all rickshaw.
Yeah, it's
all
only
rickshaw.
rickshaws. It's only motherfuckers on bikes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they
Really,
got
they have cars. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You come over here and you got a car.
You know, now I'm starting to realize that
But
I
you
should have just
drive.
started off by saying I'm Egyptian. This would have been way easier. This would have been way easier.
No, you don't want to say you're Egyptian. We're gonna ask you.
I
how you
usually
get
take the
here.
bus over here. It's not.
No, I was just curious, man. Righto, man. It just shows you how universal different cultures, you know, comedy is, man. Humor is universal, man.
Human, and that's the crazy part about it. Like, can you believe that Montgomery, Alabama existed for 200 years? And after all the pain and all that, now they got a black mayor.
Black mayor, Montgomery, Alabama.
In Montgomery, Alabama.
They gone.
Will he live is the question.
One of the main marches was there. Were you at it, Shaq?
You went at the
You at
summer?
Selma? But wasn't there one in Montgomery, too? Quick. You ain't on the mic. No, I'm saying.
He
just-
said quid pro quo. I'm not Trump.
He doesn't have- he doesn't have a mic.
Right. March or not to
He
march.
didn't have a mic, so I was gonna put back together what he said, but you know, he was.
Montgomery.
We have an in-house our version of Harry Tubman.
We got Henry. We got Henry Tubman.
We got Harry Tubman. Harry Tubman's uncle. We called him Shaq. You were not at the Montgomery. You marched in Selma.
No, in Little Rock, Arkansas.
In Little Rock. That's where you from.
Yeah.
They had a march there too. They had a march in Little Rock. Is that Mike on?
It's Mike now.
Okay, now.
Yeah, Little Rock, Arkansas. You heard of Little Rock Central High School.
Yeah.
Office for us. You know, we started it all.
That's right. That's what the girls went to school.
Little Rock 9.
Yeah.
Little Rock 9.
Yeah.
Now, Shaq, if I can ask
closed
you,
the school. My sister-in-law was the first black female woman in Little Rock, Arkansas.
She's mayor now, ain't she?
No, she's retired now.
Yeah.
well, now, Shaq, if I may ask you, and I know a little bit about your history and you and DC's long-term relationship.
Wait a minute.
That's not a relationship. That's not a relationship now.
Wait a fucking minute,
hold
man.
on. What is it? I'm trying to ask him a professional question to keep.
Shaq travels with me.
Yeah.
Yes. So, after
Retired police officer from Chicago.
I keep him off the
If you want to call that police force, I call it gang, but whatever.
It's like Black and Blue. Be sure to go see it. The movie.
Right. But Shaq, like, after you see that happen, after you go through that Little Rock experience, what inspires you to be an officer of the law? What inspires you to do that? So, what drew you to law enforcement is what I'm asking.
Well, I had to. If you couldn't beat them, you had to join them.
Copy that.
Yeah,
okay. What year was that you graduated from police academy?
1968.
When they had muskets.
1968.
You had to reload.
Who's gonna drive the wagon?
I'm a veteran. But you know, like I say, we made change, and really, what we did, we tried to make change in the black neighborhood. Really. You know,
well, it's really funny because the new mayor of Montgomery is focused on police and community relationships and education. That's his main focus. So I just find it really hard to believe that you could go through a time like that and deal with people like that and then still decide to say, I want to be in law enforcement. I think that's extremely...
The only way you can make change is be involved.
Right. Copy that.
Right. So we had to be involved to make change.
Now, I said that when everybody raising hell about Jay-Z. That was the dumbest shit I ever heard. Everybody mad at Jay-Z for being a participant in the NFL.
Right. But now see who's coming to Atlanta on Saturday.
Colin Kaepernick is coming to Atlanta.
And
for trial.
Yeah, so he had to be involved
for
in order to make change.
Yeah.
Right. And the thing about it was...
it's the NFL. The league is actually doing the trial. It just happens to be in Atlanta, who won their first significant game Sunday.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Hey, Nito, if you could try out for the Falcons.
If Atlanta don't win nothing else, they won a Super Bowl Sunday. They beat New Orleans.
They beat New Orleans.
Yeah.
And if they don't hire Colin Kaepernick, then I'm sure Mookie, who said he can beat Mayweather, used to fly
a tank, not
I'm
a plane.
sure he would make a better quarterback than Matt Ryan. You know, I was thinking about the ignorant statement you made last week.
And what statement was that?
The one that you could take Mayweather on. And let me tell you what I should have said, but it didn't come to me. You know, I should come to you after the show.
Yes, immediately after. Immediately after.
To update those of you that didn't hear, Mookie was saying, I was talking about T.I. being a fool. I love T.I., but being a fool attacking Mayweather over that tiny thing.
Right.
Mookie says he thinks with his street fighting abilities and brown belt, not even black belt.
A third degree
he could take
brown
Mayweather.
belt.
And later on, I thought about, that's just like when a person come up and say they funny at the family reunion and they could take your spot on a comedy show. Now, you may have a joke or two. Like you talking about getting a lick in on Mayweather. You making a lick in.
You making that Mayweather face like he was about to fight you.
If you think you could actually take Mayweather, that's like person to you, and I know it's happened to you in your career. Well, a person walk up to you and say, "Man, shit, I'm funny, man. I can do that." Nephew,
with your medallion on, fuck you. I'm
somebody
funny.
laughed him at the family reunion or something. That was a perfect example,
right?
But I couldn't think of it.
And Goldie was like, "Baby, he's not
because
he
that
ain't funny."
example was not perfect.
That's why
perfect. It's not.
That's perfect.
How can you compare
It's like
the
a perfect
two?
call.
How can you compare the two? You're talking about Mayweather, and you're not getting into. You know, I thought that I know that you're very bright and intelligent, but sometimes I know things slip past you, but. It's more to it. It's more to it. It's more to it than the fact
I resent
he
you
was
calling me bright and
Mayweather.
intelligent.
Well, I'm sorry.
What the hell is supposed to be so bright about
How
me?
many sit-ups can you do? How many
just
sit-ups
saying.
can you do?
Now,
Hey,
Mookie, before you
Let him
answer,
make his point. Let him make his
No,
point.
what
Let him
I'm
make his
saying,
point.
what
Because
I'm
I want to
saying,
hear it.
at my prime, or when I was at my best doing what I was doing at that time, yeah. If I was to go against Mayweather, I do believe I can get some licks. I do believe. I told you it wouldn't be no
Oh, you
easy
might get a
win.
lick or two in.
I said it wouldn't be no easy win, but I never said
Oh, it would
not
be an
the man.
easy win.
Okay, listen again. You obviously don't know about boxing.
Who?
And follow boxing. Because if you
I know quite a bit about it.
Is there aisles in here?
I know quite a bit
Is there
about
aisles in here? Somebody.
I know quite a bit about
But
boxing.
if you know
Mook's trying to
that,
say
then
his
you
weight,
know
his size
that
would-
Floyd. Did you know that Floyd Mayweather's hands are brittle? And you're talking about fighting someone with no gloves or no protection. Have you ever hit somebody in the face?
Yeah.
You can break your hand. So if your hand is already brittle, if your hand is already brittle, and you hit somebody in the face, you're gonna be in extreme pain.
And you
And
talking
from
about
that
no
moment on, you're vulnerable to an ass.
you counting on
whipping.
that?
What you mean? Am I counting?
well,
on that?
what we're saying is,
counting on that.
and you know how much we love you, Mookie.
I've been hit.
You
Listen.
came in here limping.
Speak for yourself.
And what does that mean?
You came in here limping.
And what?
I just feel like today's not the day you should do the Floyd Mayweather argument because you came in.
Well, ain't nobody knew I was limping but the people in here. So thank you for broadcasting that.
He wouldn't see you.
What I'm saying, I'm on your What I'm saying is,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
It's
on your side.
it's
I'm
just
on your
everybody.
side. Yeah, that's all
Everybody. Oh, Floyd's a champion.
Nah.
He's a good runner.
Right.
He's a good defensive fighter, but he's not an offensive fighter.
Listen,
The man won 50 fights,
He
man.
won 50 fights.
the lousiest boxer would tear your brown belt ass.
Well, listen.
Brown lousiest. Y'all, you think if you talking about following boxing, you
I've got
think
a brown belt on right
you
now.
think it's just some guys up
no,
there with
but
gloves?
see,
They have studied,
I
they
was
have
not-
trained,
I was
they know
not- you
where to
think
hit
it-
you.
see,
Now, I'm
you-
not saying you wouldn't get a lick
No,
in,
but see, what
Mookie,
you get-
but for you to say you could
I'm saying they won't get a lick
seriously-
in.
You
Hold
can
on.
say he might get a
Mookie,
lick
All
in.
right,
Alright, so-
this whole, but see, let's be honest now. This whole conversation about me and my martial art background and Floyd came in because we got in a conversation of McGregor and Floyd. So that's where that whole thing came
No,
in.
no, no,
at.
no,
And
no, no,
that
no.
is where it came in
It
at
came in because
they
I was saying T.I. had a lot of
black
nerves
belts.
going
yeah,
to
but
Mayweather.
we said when we also brought in the fact
Three black
that
belts.
Floyd beat
We went there
McGregor.
later on in
and
the
I said
conversation.
that the only reason why Floyd beat McGregor was because Floyd fought McGregor on his terms.
Right.
If he had fought McGregor in a UFC fight where
broke
everything
that mother-
goes,
he'd broke him up.
McGregor would have killed that man.
That's a possibility.
Okay, so again,
That's a
now
possibility.
then with me, I'm not see, and then that's when I came in with my background in the
You
martial arts.
claim that your
But I'm
streetwise, and that's no comparison. Like I said,
Yeah.
that's like a guy just pick up a mic and say, "I'm funny."
That's not the
I'm
same
gonna go up
thing.
here and show Mookie what I can do.
But that's not the same
So
thing.
Mookie,
Same thing.
so
It's not.
Mookie, just so we can.
I've been battled. I know I've been battle tested in that field of martial arts. If you're talking about somebody who just pick up a mic, he hasn't been battle tested
He
in
been battle
comedy.
tested at the
I'm
reunion.
out.
and
That
all
ain't no battle tested and no reunion.
Mookie, and this is I'm sharing this with just you and mostly the world.
You black belt, Tim black belt.
I'm like I have three
Tim
black
got a
belts.
green belt,
I
too, I
got
saw.
I got 3 black belts. That brown belt shit's not what's up.
No, but hold on,
So, but
time out.
Mookie, let me
Tim
ask
is
you.
a martial art.
I'm a martial
hold on.
artist.
There's a difference in karate and what
Okay,
I do.
Tangsudo,
I did
Hapkido,
all that.
Judo,
Tuxedo.
and tuxedo.
Tuxedo.
So Mookie, what I'm asking
look
you
nice when
is
you
just so we
fight.
can get a scale. Just so we can get just so we can get a scale. Just so we can get a scale. Mookie, do you make it to the 3rd round with Floyd Mayweather?
Don't make it to the third.
No, why would
round.
you ask him that? Why would you ask him?
Yeah, I'll be.
Watch
You
him
know,
think,
yeah,
though.
I can make it to the
Oh,
third
you
round.
dreaming, son.
I can make it to the third round.
Third round of drinks.
Okay, look
The
at the
drinks.
round.
You
Third
dream.
round.
So hold on. So that's saying.
dreaming, man. I'm just
so that's
telling
saying that. In other words, that's like saying Tim could whip your ass.
He might could, but I don't have no black belt.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. Forget the belt. Forget the belt thing for a minute.
58 Smith and Wesson.
But yeah, see what I'm
Bruce Lee,
saying.
right?
If you
Catch no
convince
bullets.
him, if you
I can't
convince
catch no
him
bullets.
that he can whip my ass and he want to try it,
Right.
Yeah.
I give you some money to bet on the side. Don't tell him I bet it.
Hey.
Let's see who you put it on.
And why you so confident in
I
that?
can't. I cannot catch
But
bullets.
why are you so confident
I can't
in that?
catch bullets with my
I'm
teeth.
saying he might.
But why are you
I
so
will
confident?
work you
in
like
that?
a
He
Sunday
might
brunch,
can,
though.
man.
Nah,
I
but
tell
you
that.
bet. You already putting bets
You
on
might
yourself.
can.
You already put
I
bets
don't
on
know.
yourself. Why are you confident in yourself?
I don't want to bet. I don't want to bet.
Speaking
I'm
of
gonna
that,
give it
though.
to you, and I'm gonna see who you gonna bet on. Who would you bet on?
Who between you and him?
Yeah, he black belt.
In a real fight, I don't know about
But,
that.
but DC, he had the green belt too, and he had the green belt or orange belt because I saw him. he had the yellow belt.
That's one of them.
Black ass Tim all the way.
Yeah.
Black
man.
ass Tim all the way.
But anyway, that's what I was.
You fought-
That's what I was
Bet on
thinking
black.
later on during the week that I
Right.
should have said.
No, you
That's
should've
like a
said that.
comic. You know, guys that think they funny always claim they can just take the mic and do what you do,
Right.
and it's not the same. Now, I'm not saying they couldn't get away with a joke or two, but they are not an artist. That boy is a boxer, and if you think T.I. has a legitimate chance of whipping Floyd Mayweather,
T.I. gonna whoop your
Not
ass.
T.I. Because they both about the same weight class, but Mook, eventually you going to have to grab that motherfucker. And the way that slap that white bitch, I know that's how you going to do him.
it ain't gonna happen.
I'm
Shaq,
telling you.
it
Eventually
sounds
it's
like
gonna
you're about
have
to be
go-
the referee
Come
of
on,
Fight
come on
Club.
into reality.
Am I right? Am I right? Eventually it's going to the
Sure.
ground.
Hey, listen.
Am I right?
Floyd is in
we
such
both
great
agree
condition.
on
Don't matter.
He's not gonna touch. He's
He
not
going
gonna touch
to
Floyd.
run then.
Even it don't
Floyd
matter
gonna tap
even
him.
about the condition. A former boxer, Ken Norton would whip Mookie's ass. Them guys, the former boxers. Tommy Hearns, I talked to him the other day. He was shaking and shit, but I wouldn't take him on.
Right.
Them
Right.
boys have studied. It's like boxing.
Hit
It's like
with a
martial-
jab
It's
from a
like a
boxer.
form of martial arts.
Yeah.
man.
We're not
It's
saying
an art.
nobody's
It's an art
taking
too,
it.
man.
Nobody's-
It's just like saying
They
you
know
just standing
stance.
up trying
No,
to be
but no,
funny
no,
on
no, but
stage.
no
You
one's-
know the technique.
Ain't no one's
you know what's
taking
going
nothing
on.
from that. We're not taking nothing from that they're great. No one said that, oh, Street Fight, you could just whoop their ass. We're
All
not
it would
saying
take
that.
for you to lead this up there
But
too
what
long,
I'm
and he hit you
saying,
3 times
but
before
what
this
I'm
come
saying
down.
is, but all it would take would be for me to catch him one time.
No,
But when
no.
you leave
I
that-
just-
And then he sleep. That's all it would take.
I
That's all it
He
takes.
can
So
take a punch.
it's like any given Sunday.
That's a possibility.
But that's all that matters. It's
No,
all
no,
that
no,
matters.
no,
That
that
there's a
ain't what-
possibility.
that
That's
ain't
all
what-
that
Are you
matters.
sneaking up
That's
on
the-
There's
him
a
boxes in
possibility.
the
What
driver's
the fuck
seat?
matter?
50
What?
fights, trained
Because
fighters.
that's the opposite of what matter. Possibility,
fights, trained
possibility
fighters.
don't matter.
Handpicked.
Trained fighters could do
Handpicked
it.
fighters.
Possibility don't
Handpicked
matter.
fighters.
It's
And
a possibility.
and he got his ass knocked down.
It's a
couple times,
it's a
but barely made it
possibility,
through.
but it ain't no probability.
Now, DC.
The
you-
people on Maury Povich, it'd be 99.999 to 0.0001. That's possibility.
Look at his
No,
nose.
there's a
Look at his
difference.
nose.
But it ain't no probability.
But
Why
now,
wouldn't it be?
DC, you're a strong 57. Let's not speculate. But how many
57?
times?
What the hell we talking about?
Oh, you're 60 something.
No, that's the years of his car.
Oh, how old I am?
That's
not talking-
That's the years of his car.
I'm in my 60s.
You're in your 60s.
What that got to do in damn?
How many times have you had your ass whooped?
60.
I can't count. I can't count them on. I can count them on one hand. My sister is
That was the toughest fight you had.
This be the toughest one.
That was the
That's
toughest
the
fight
one
you
I
had.
remember.
y'all didn't even let me finish. I knew it. My sister whipped my ass, but she came home one time and told me this boy was bothering her at school. And I went up there. That was the biggest nigga I ever seen. That nigga tore my ass up. I told her, if you ever you leave that damn boy alone.
I'm gonna whoop your ass if you come on kids.
Oh, man.
Stephen Smith, he whipped my ass. But a very few.
DC, that happened to me, man. I was about 6, 7 years old, trying to hang with the big boys. They done found another little boy. He tough, bro. You gonna fight him? Oh yeah, I'll fight him. That nigga hit me in my left eye. Reach forward.
Oh, yeah.
I've had some knockdown
was
dragouts.
Oh.
But you know, street fighting wise, you know, I could hold my own. I can still hold my own. But I'm not fool enough to think I can take on a trained fight. Now, I'm not saying you wouldn't get in a lick here and there. You would survive a round, but I doubt it.
No, I've been fighting since I was 8 years old. And I tell you like this. If you're not training on a regular basis and you make it past 4 minutes
Exactly.
of combat,
Exactly.
Them boys don't be playing.
They
it.
don't play,
average
man.
fight ain't gonna
I
last a
went
minute.
to-
The
I
average
went
fight
to-
ain't gonna last a minute.
right.
The only one time I've had a seat on the front row of a fight, I went to see Sugar Ray Leonard fight, I think it was Macho.
Hector Macho Camacho.
Yeah, and I sat down front row, man. I had a hot dog about $20. It was in Las Vegas. And in the first round, they got to swinging, and that spit and that sweat and that blood and shit got all on my hot dog.
You said, damn these $2,000 seats.
You ate the hot dog though, right?
dog.
You ate it still, right?
You want to get up in
But
the
I
ring and
just said
fight.
that
You want to fight.
I
You want
just
to
said
fight
that.
then.
Them boys don't be playing, man.
Nah, niggas don't be playing.
Them boys don't be playing.
Yeah.
You know. So you might be tough on the streets. I don't know. But if you get it, don't. If you see Floyd Mayweather,
Yeah.
Next on Dash Radio,
Don't-
Fight
don't-
Club, featured by
don't
Mookie
check.
Man.
Don't mess. What you think? You think you can take Tyson?
I never said.
Have you seen these new Tyson
So
clips
you,
that are
you,
out?
you taking stuff to a whole different. You taking it to a whole different level of ridiculous.
That's not no
Ridiculous.
No A in that. There's no A in that.
Hey,
That's ridiculous.
You know what, boy? You about to convince me. You have done some fighting. Cause you got some brain damage.
DC, somebody in the chat
Now
room.
why is that ridiculous, huh?
Somebody in the chat room said T.I. gonna get his ass with he fuck with T.
But
Gonna get his ass
Anybody with
whooped.
common
They said,
sense
Mook,
will say that.
you gonna get your ass whooped too.
Yeah, I better keep on
Every-
fucking around
listen,
them
and
gynecologist
you
and
tell
shit.
him,
man.
everybody got an opinion. Opinions like assholes and elbows. Everybody has an opinion. And
Well,
y'all are
some people
welcome.
ain't got no
Y'all are
elbows.
welcome to your opinion. But like I said, I know me. I know what I've been through. If I was at the top of my game now, like I was back then when I was in martial arts,
Now you qualified.
street fighting,
When
and
you
if,
lose
we was,
argument,
I'm not
just lose the
saying
argument.
that I would whoop his ass.
Don't start
But what I'm
when
saying
you lose
is-
an argument, just lose an argument.
I'm not losing. It's not an argument
Now
to
you're
lose.
talking about back in
But
the
I never
day.
said I would go up to him now and
Back
fight
in
him
the
right
day,
now.
I used to pick 400 pounds of cotton a day. You ain't pick such a damn thing. You didn't pick shit.
Right.
Back in the day. Well, when was it? Back in the day when? How old were you then?
How old was I, baby? 21.
21.
But you
were
Cotton?
21.
You picked Cotton at 21?
No, you talking about how bad ass he was. 20.
Oh,
You wasn't even. Were you a brown belt at the time?
Yeah.
Was
You
that
were
a
belt- how long you been brown
But
belt?
it was I was in kickboxing. I took Okinawa Shorin-ryu.
were you a brown belt back
what
then?
that is it's the same martial art form that Steven Seagal takes. That's what I was doing.
No.
Steven Seagal is an actor.
He's also
Nah, he know
a
that
martial
shit real.
artist.
Let me tell you something, man.
He fought.
Let me
Aikido.
tell you something.
Okinawa
Let me tell you something. I hope he's not listening. I hosted shows for Wesley Snipes. He's a black belt.
Yeah.
And I hosted some of them karate tournaments for him.
Hey.
Let me tell you something. He's an actoring black belt.
Right. He a
He
black
ain't
belt
one
first.
of them boy. So you talk about Steven Seagal all you want. Now that one boy was a blonde boy. Now he bona fide.
Van Damme.
Van Damme.
Van Damme?
No, the blonde guy that for a wife doing the exercise commercial.
Oh, Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Oh, hell yeah. Chuck
Oh,
Norris.
for
hell
Bruce
yeah.
Lee.
That ginger
They
is.
said Steven Seagal don't know shit.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
No,
Well, I'm
that's,
just
That's
saying.
not true.
Now you might could take him. I bet on you if you fight Steven Seagal. He weigh about 350 now. You a
Right.
sheriff, something down.
Right. Don't he do a
I-
reality show with truckers on the
I
Alaskan
bet on
Road?
you then. But when you was 21, you was a brown belt, and now you. How old?
I mean, I'm 45. Well, I'll be 45.
Oh,
When you gonna
yeah,
get- when you
you
gonna
weren't
get-
supposed
when
to
you gonna
answer
get
that.
black
He was
belt,
baiting
man?
I
you.
stopped. I've been stopped. Don't.
Oh, yeah, you
I haven't
stopped.
done-
Well,
yeah,
you
I
good
haven't
enough.
done-
You're not the hell with it, huh?
Yeah, I learned what I need to know. I'm good enough. I learned what I need to know to do what I need to do.
That boy sitting next to you from Bangladesh is no real karate.
Yeah, man.
Krav Maga.
You know, actually, I got a fun fact. We talking about fighting. I've actually never won an arm wrestling match
Well,
against
y'all don't
anybody.
fight over
Well,
there.
you
Y'all don't fight over there. Y'all throw rocks.
Man, women, or child.
What did you say?
They don't fight over there. They throw rocks.
I don't mean to brag or nothing.
You're
but
listening to
shit.
this race. We'll be right back.
we're Bangladesh, you back.
your boy DC Curry. You're listening to This Race with my main man, Bo Pete.
The ho.
Sherman in the co-pilot seat.
Sober tonight. He's sober.
We had a little
No difficulty.
Had a little episode last week. What we all on last week, boy?
What?
Bo P and Mookie, man.
What was that?
No,
he don't even bring it no
I ain't
more.
do nothing. I ain't do nothing.
What was that drink, Bo?
Mookie turned into Superman. Bo
I was drinking water. I was drinking water. I
Some
wasn't drinking.
hellified water.
No, what happened? Y'all watch who you run up on. The boy snatched the person, got away, but you see where the 5 boys try to rob the man, and they picked the wrong one.
Wrong one.
Whoop all
And
that.
he went to work on that ass. Pow, pow,
Yes,
pow.
sir.
Them son bitch drove to the hospital and said, man, somebody had road rage. Get these bullets out my ass.
That's a good lie, though. That's a
Did
good
you
lie.
see the one where the boys went into the jewelry store? They gonna
yeah,
bust
yeah,
and
yeah,
grab.
yeah.
And they didn't know the man was behind the one-way glass.
Yes, sir.
And he come out and he put some 38s in some
These
ass.
boys gonna stop me.
Yeah, he shot him in that ass. He shot one in that ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't feel for him, man.
Nah, man. These
man.
guys gonna stop robbing people, man.
I
Yeah.
can't feel for him.
They slide in your car now at the gas station.
That's all
Yeah.
it take. You run up on the
On the wrong one?
Wrong one.
Yes, sir.
Wrong one, player.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
y'all be
that now.
careful, cause it's the season.
It's that season.
Yeah, man.
It's the season.
Don't be buying these gift cards this season either. Them fake gift cards they be trying to sell you. Tell me, hey man, I got $500. Give me $200. Give me $250. See,
You bought one? You use one?
how you think he know about them?
Right.
No.
There's a season, man. Thanksgiving right now, between Thanksgiving,
And
Christmas
Valentine?
coming up.
Valentine.
Valentine's.
Valentine's wrong. That's not the right. That's
It starts at Thanksgiving and it runs all the way through Valentine.
That's single man season.
No,
right.
No,
That's the Robert,
that's
man.
say yes.
Robin season.
No, that's single man season. That's
Say,
what
no,
single
yes,
man.
the holidays is
Single
single
man.
man
Well,
season.
no,
Break
that,
up
that
with a
time
girl.
of year, right? That let
You're
a
right.
woman
You're right.
know.
You're right. You're right.
That'll let a woman know where
Oh,
she at
God,
in
let's-
life. 'Cause he gonna break up with it
And cross your
before
fingers
next
and
week.
hope that her
Right before
birthday.
next
Right before Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, Thanksgiving.
Before
No,
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. You break up because you don't want to meet the family. You don't want to go to the family stuff. You want to buy gifts during Christmas. You drop her off. You stop dating her Thanksgiving. You pick her up day after Valentine's.
Day.
And you pray to the Almighty that her birthday is not in the
You're
fall.
like, baby, I was tripping.
Yeah.
What's that? Then?
I say you pray to the Almighty that her birthday is not in the fall. 'Cause
Why would that be?
That's a triple threat. You
Yeah,
don't
you
want
gotta
that
buy
kind
all
of-
that. Gifts, man.
Are y'all really that cheap?
No, it ain't that, DC. That's
We
when you're a
just
single
don't
man
have-
and you don't want to
single
commit.
man.
You don't want to commit.
When you're a single
You
man,
gotta go. If you go to the family, that's like committing. If you go to the
Y'all
Thanksgiving,
comics. You got the biggest excuse in the world. I got a show.
well, yeah, but
That's true.
Yeah, I use
Where
that.
at? In
I always got a show.
Where you gonna be on my birthday? In
Bangladesh.
I got a show.
Bangladesh.
I got a show. I got a show.
Bangladesh.
I got a show. I got
Flying
a show.
out.
I got a
we
show.
got a call.
Yeah,
DC, we got a call. You want to take a call?
Yeah, we're listening to somebody else. Maybe they got some sense.
Go ahead, caller. You on?
Yep.
Caller.
Yep.
Hey,
That's
DC, how are y'all?
all good. What's happening?
I'm just calling in to say hi. I miss you guys. I want to come back on the show, talk about my book. Ever since I was on,
we miss you. We were talking
yeah.
about you
Ever
the
since
other
I was
day.
on your show, I got
Yeah,
a couple
who
of
is this?
That's
shows.
That's more romantic
It's
poems.
Angela Marshall. Angela Marshall.
Oh, the poet?
The poet, yes.
Yeah, you had some sexy
The poet, and you know it.
You had some sexy
So-
poems in that book.
Stimulating.
I got it on the side of my toilet right by my
Oh, wait.
Oh
It
man,
makes for good toilet tissue.
You are doing. Oh,
Oh,
God.
ain't no
Bo
toilet
Peep.
tissue. That's some good reading, boy.
You do both of those in the same room?
I read the Bible first.
He got
and then after you read my book, then you have to go back to the Bible,
How
huh?
many pages left in your Bible?
Girl, you got some poems in
Way
there.
up to Revelation.
You got some poems in
Revelation. That's the only
there.
thing left in that Bible. Revelation. He been
Young
using
lady,
that
how have you been doing?
Been doing pretty good. Hey, I just want to let you know that after I was on the show, I had an opportunity to speak at one of the Essence Empowerment events at the Lowe's Hotel. A young lady heard me on your show, and then I have been promoting it on my website and some other social media outlets. And They called me, and I had an opportunity. Got paid pretty good.
Okay, so what about what? So what about our show? How are we doing with the payments?
Yeah. When can we expect the check?
20%.
Well, that's why I want to come back on, so that way I can bring y'all a little present.
Well, we
But I'm gonna wait. Look, I'm gonna wait until after Valentine's Day, though.
No.
We love to have you on anytime. That's good. That's
Thank you.
That's a good testament for
Right.
us.
Yeah, that's why we're here. We're glad it worked out for you.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Are you
enjoying the show? Thank you.
Are you diligently working on the next series of poems, or?
Well, before that, I would like to just give you a suggestion on your first book.
Okay.
It was very good. It had some sexy poems in there.
Okay.
No pictures.
Can you put some pictures in there?
All them sexy poems and no
right?
pictures.
Is there a scratch and sniff option?
Oh my God! Did you say scratch and
No,
sniff?
I didn't say that. Black ass said that.
Yeah, he like the one with the lady from
They
the back.
really embarrassed me.
Absolutely, I will include pictures just for you.
Well,
and yes,
congratulations.
to answer your question, Tim, I am working on book number 4, and it's going to be titled "He Pursued Me." It's going to be pretty racy.
Yeah.
He
So,
pursued.
yeah, it's going to be
Like a
great.
stalker.
You ain't lying.
That sounds like a
Oh, yeah.
Lifetime movie.
I can write one sheet.
No, that's going to be Stars movie.
Oh, okay. I see you, 50 Cent.
That sounds like a knives with wives type of story.
Knives with wives.
Wives with knives.
Wives with
type of
knives.
story, yeah.
Well, we appreciate you calling. We appreciate you. Come on back. Be
Thank
on show
you.
sometime, anytime.
Will do. Thank
Congratulations
you.
on your books.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Miss Angela Marshall. ladies and
Angela
gentlemen.
Marshall. Author extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Former wife of an NFL player.
That's right, yeah.
There's another caller.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna keep on taking these callers now.
I think you
That's
peaked a
shaky.
book.
That's shaky trying to call.
Right.
Push the button.
Right. What's that? Morse code with.
Well, in the world of politics, the impeachment proceedings started today. Did y'all see those?
Yeah.
Are y'all interested in that like America is in general? I mean, it was on like every channel, man.
Yeah.
Now, you do understand if you're not interested in it, you are not interested in the fact that the person who runs the country breaks laws on a regular basis.
I'm not interested.
Which brings me to this question. Do you really think who the president is affects your life as a black man?
No.
Oh,
No? Why is
That's
that?
a good question, DC.
Why
How
don't you
has
feel that way?
any president affected your life?
Honestly, amongst us, brothers, just
And-
amongst us, do you think Barack Obama changed your life?
I did get a new car, but then my license was immediately suspended.
You blame that on
That's
Obama?
'cause-
I mean,
That's because
For me, yeah.
conflicts with the Constitution. of the
You know
United
what?
States.
for me, yeah.
It did. It changed your life?
You
Here's the
think
thing.
Barack
I'm way
Obama-
younger than everybody here.
What's that now?
Okay,
I'm
well,
way
what'd
younger
you
than
say?
everybody. Yeah, I'm way
Younger.
younger than you, Tim.
And do you think he changed your life? Now I'm not talking
I
about.
have a fact.
I'm not talking about your mind, your spirit. Now I'm talking about
Lifestyle.
You think that the policies and so forth that he was able to implement actually changed your lifestyle. It changed.
It was
all of
actually
us
applicable to
mentally
me.
and
It was actually
spiritually and all
applicable to me because I had health insurance through my parents until I was 26.
that. All right,
So that's actually a thing that impacted my life.
that's a good point.
So
Yeah.
praise Obama.
Health insurance.
Good. Hey,
Anything else?
right.
That's about it.
That's
But
That's
hey,
about it.
that's more than anybody else. Let me tell you that.
That's
Well,
more than
now-
anybody
It's
else.
more than anybody else.
So when the next president came in, did it differ? Did they stop your?
Nah, just remember that everybody hates me. That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Your family having a problem with it? They trying to send your family back to the
The man
Bangladesh?
saved from New Jersey.
My
folks.
My parents are set up in Flemington, New Jersey right
I
now.
said his family. Somebody in his family may have this situation.
Somebody from over there.
Yeah, my parents are at the top of the pyramids in Egypt right now, and they're both the sons of God.
Funny guy.
Now, how many generations before you?
I'm first gen. I'm
So
the
your
firstborn
parents
American.
Were over there.
They were.
They came here.
They came here.
Now, did your parents know each other before they got married?
Yes, they did. They actually are not an arranged marriage, which is unusual.
Unusual.
It's unusual in Bangladesh.
At that time, a lot of marriages are arranged, but they actually met each other. Actually,
Man, if my mom and dad arranged my first marriage, I'd whip their ass. I'd be like, you mean tell me?
So what you're telling me
This
is
is what you think I deserve?
Right.
so what you're telling me is you arrange your own marriage. I bet
In some of those countries,
And I need
Now-
to put my foot in my own ass.
now in some of those countries, the arranged marriages, they want people to not marry the darkest people. They want them to marry the lighter people. That happened in Bangladesh.
let me say something interesting here. So there's a product from L'Oreal called Fair and Lovely. All right. So L'Oreal owns this product that basically lightens up the skin. That product is actually popular where my peoples are from.
Very popular in China too.
All right. So the thing is, like, when they see somebody with a lighter skin complexion, they assume that you ain't working outside. So you're more valuable. You stay inside.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And the crazy thing is, here in our country, motherfuckers use bronzers. Because, like, if you outside, then you partying on a yacht or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the thing is, like, different parts of the world, they have different perception of, like, skin tone and shit, which is
Right.
kind of weird and
China,
interesting.
Korea is
they lighten up.
the
and
paler the better. And they have the lotion to lighten you up.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
like in India. They say India.
Tim will go broke.
What's the name of the lotion? What is the name of the lotion? We don't need all that. Just tell me
Just
the
trying
brand.
to be brown skinned. Tim will go broke.
Just wait for your son to grow up, and then he'll replace you.
Oh my God! Whatever. You know what? You think you're among friends, right? And then hard left.
Man, you know I love you. Come on now. You know it's all love.
Yeah. So different cultures have different, have different aspects. But we started off talking about the impeachment procedure. You know, it's a shame. Back in the day, you had sitcoms and everything. But actually, the funniest thing on TV now is the news.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I sit there and watch CNN all day long, man. This shit is
It's
like
funny
a
as
sitcom.
hell.
Yeah.
It's like a sitcom. man.
Speaking of court going on, anybody know what's going on with the Byron Allen case? Because that's real big, you know.
Started this week.
Okay,
You started-
let's
yeah.
talk about that and come back to what I was talking about.
Okay.
What? No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a big story right now. You know, it's real big. He's
Byron Allen.
Yeah.
You gonna tell people what it's about? Byron Allen sued. Go ahead.
He
Go ahead.
sued Time Warner and he sued
Comcast.
Comcast. And
For like, isn't it
Billions.
yeah,
a whole lot of money?
yeah. And the case supposed to start on the 9th, so I don't know the update. That's why I'm asking. Anybody heard about?
What's the stipulation of the charges? Why is Byron Allen charged? Why is Byron?
It's racially based.
Right.
It's
some
racial
law from
discrimination.
1865. Some law from
Yeah,
1865.
he owns the Weather Channel. He owns Byron Allen got about 14 shows, man. Just I mean, he making killing, and they ain't like. I mean, they legitimate, but they kind of not like. They come on in the morning like
Oh.
3:17.
It's like that bar that you go
Like, they don't come
to
on a half hour. They come like on it like at 3:21.
right after the 700 Club. Shit like that.
2:17. Tune in at 2:17.
217 to
He good for the fat
219.
folks. He good for the fat folks at night eating snacks and turn on something.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've talked to him, when I've done Comics Unleashed. And he seemed to be a nice, reasonable guy. His mother is the business, quote unquote, brains of the outfit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
His mother.
His mother.
She still. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's still alive, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I haven't heard an update. But he was suing. He was suing them for like billions.
Billions.
About 20 billion.
Yeah. 10 of it. 10, about 10 for one and 20 for one.
Yeah.
About 30 billion. Yeah.
If I can ask, how many streaming stations do you have?
Me?
Between Netflix, Hulu, and all. I know you probably got all of them. Wrong person to ask.
I don't.
You don't watch TV and that. Disney owns everything, and they're about to open up this new.
They just
streaming
opened
thing.
up.
They just opened up, and it did the launch didn't take off that well.
Right.
But we pay for cable. I pay for cable just because I have sports. I like sports.
Right.
The only reason I pay for cable, that shit is like $200 or something a month. Look at that. See,
need to
Will the tech is
You need to
upset.
get our new box. We got.
You don't pay that much? Well, let me get that code.
I don't. I'm not sure that's legal. Both.
Right. Don't.
Oh, it's legal.
But just say you. Don't be saying we. Don't pull Will into the. Don't have him raiding Will's house.
Right. And it's all in his car in the first place. It ain't even at his house.
Support the black business, man.
Oh, that's how we all,
Make sure
Lord.
black business is legit.
Right.
Business, man.
Not that yours isn't,
We ain't
Will.
selling no crack boxes. This ain't no dope
Crack
boxes. This
boxes.
is a legitimate streaming box.
Black box.
Everybody going to streaming now. Everybody, Netflix, everybody's been getting their content. Netflix been buying content from Disney. Like he said, everybody. Now they all taking it back. CBS about to start their own streaming. Disney just started there this year. CBS starting theirs next year.
Right.
They're taking their own streaming services back. But people think they're saving money. But now you get just to be able to pick which one you want. You're still going to pay money.
They're going
All
to
of them you
package
gotta
all
pay
the
for.
streaming services
All you
together.
got to pay for.
And by the way,
if you get the box we're selling.
And by the way, speaking of streaming, please tune in to YouTube. Subscribe to Urban Atlanta at Uptown Comedy Corner. But yeah, we're streamed. The internet. Hell,
We're streaming now, so
Right.
this is what we're doing now. That's the way of the world now.
Is that what we doing?
Stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're streaming.
I used to have to use the yellow pages to masturbate, but now I have internet.
What?
The yellow
You used to masturbate
Yeah, can
from
you
the yellow page.
can you deconstruct
They
that
ain't no
entire
pictures
thing?
on there. It's just names of businesses. How did you?
How did you get on?
I don't know what you're
You
into.
use the yellow pages?
I can go blue or white. It doesn't really.
What you see? AAA that just turns you on.
You
You
go to
see something
mannequin.
say AAA.
catalog,
AAA.
okay.
See his
yeah.
catalog
Exterminator.
hands down, right?
Yeah, but the
But the
phone
yellow
book-
page?
Jet
What
Beauty
you-
of the Week. Can I get a Jet Beauty
What
of
you
the
saw
Week?
Leroy's garage? Like, oh,
Hey, hopefully we could get that poetry book with some pictures in it.
When I got that Fredericks of Hollywood, man, it got turned up.
oh my goodness. He said the yellow
The world
page.
is coming to an end. This man is masturbating to the yellow pages, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but,
Now, when you get these streaming boxes and stuff, can you get all that stuff?
Yes, sir.
Like that?
and we're talking to Jeremiah,
Just
not
a
our
box
technician.
with freaks.
Will.
Yeah.
All that shit's illegal. You can't keep
Just
saying
a
that
box
shit.
with freaks.
It's legal. It's
I'm
legal.
going to try it, man, even though I've normally in the past I've stayed in mainstream, you know. If it's cable, I got cable that, you know, the white people got.
Right.
But I'm going
Motherfucker got cable and no health
Because
insurance.
usually when y'all come with that black shit, there's usually something wrong with it. And they
Right.
never find out till like a year or two
Are you
later.
later, right?
It's like Southwest Airlines where you can go from the East Coast to the West Coast for about $12.
No,
Is
that's,
it-
ca-
And they
that's
just
called-
found out all of their planes they buy used.
Does anybody remember that time when
Like
you used to
third
see?
world countries. I'm like, why is this plane? What is this be for?
That's why they.
Southwest
Hey.
don't sound with a B. What is this be for?
You start outside with painted this way. When you get where you go, and the paint that came off.
Running.
Why
You
this
really
big
see what
ass
you
seat
flying
on
on?
this plane? And why all these rocks in on the side of this plane? Who the hell been throwing rocks at the plane?
Why are we spraying the farms while we go? This is the crop duster.
Tires got fixed and flat in them.
Right. You ready to take off? Plane don't take off. He need a jump. Get my ass
You
up
get
this
there, you
nigga
find out your
airline.
plane been towed by another plane.
But DC, you fly 3 times a week,
Good pen.
depending on what's going on and whatnot.
Three
But
is
you-
an odd number. How can I fly 3 times, not come back?
I'm about to say the same thing, but I ain't
Wait,
know how
think
you
I
fly.
drive
Maybe
one
you had
way,
a
then
layover.
fly back and fly back and fly.
Oh, now everybody's a
Yeah,
mathematician.
You probably meant 3 round trips.
Now there's a new concept coming out where you can pay extra money.
That's help right there.
Thank you. He's an ER doctor. But there's a new concept where you can pay extra money to be on a plane without children. Like no crying babies, no nothing. You pay an
Co-signed.
extra, you pay an extra $150. You don't have to worry about any of that shit.
Where they put the baby in a cargo?
Did you say dogs and cats?
Yeah.
Where they put the baby in a
How
cargo
much that
hole?
cost? No dogs, no cat.
Yeah.
Then next they gonna have no niggas.
Oh man.
$250 you can get on a plane with no niggas.
But that's called first class.
It'd be so light.
That's called first class. They already got
Call first
that. Called
class.
first class.
They got a thing with no, yeah, give me the mic.
Get Shaq the mic.
Yeah, give him the mic. But yeah, you get on a
Oh shit.
plane now. I sat next to a dog the other day.
Oh well.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime you're
Service dog.
Yeah.
Service dog.
Anytime
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
Not a
concerned.
regular dog.
It's a regular ass dog.
No.
I was sitting on a plane and I saw a dog that looked like it needed a service dog. And then I just realized that if you go on Amazon, you can just buy them a vest and do whatever white people
So you
do.
know, I used to see white people flying. I fly back and forth with dogs and stuff. So I had a puppy one time. It was years ago. And at that time, I had a house in Los Angeles, but I had the puppy in Atlanta. So I decided my black ass gonna take the puppy to Los Angeles on a plane like the white people.
Oh, you're a superstar.
But I ain't know you had to pay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hold on. Come on now, man.
Hell yeah! So
You gotta pay for the puppy, bro.
You got baby. See,
man. So I got to the ticket desk and the lady said, "Did my ticket and everything?" She said, "Okay, what about your friend here?" I said, "What?"
was he in like one of them netted cool?
At the time, I had to buy a box. I had to buy the cage.
You gotta buy the whole thing.
And that ticket to get my puppy from Atlanta to Los Angeles was like $275.
Like checking your luggage on
I took
Spirit.
that son bitch in the bathroom in Atlanta.
You thought about
You had a down to earth with him. Had to have a cut.
I talked to that son bitch about 20 minutes. I said, boy,
Oh shit.
boy.
And they say the little dogs, the smaller dogs live the longest.
And man, it was small at the time. But I went on and paid
you
for it.
question, do I really want you that bad? Do
I got dogs
really?
in Los Angeles, man. So now I got $300 invested in the dog.
That's right.
Right.
'Cause I
What
ain't
kind of
paid
dog is
nothing
this?
for him.
Only $300?
Alaskan Shepherd.
Yeah.
$300. I ain't paid nothing for him, but I had to pay that $300 for that ticket.
Yeah.
So now it's a $300 dog.
Now he ain't getting no shots or
And
nothing.
Right. All
I got
medical.
Los Angeles at night, and I had my doors open, and I hear, and I ran outside, and the dog in the pool, man.
Yeah.
Man, I jumped in, got that damn
You
dog.
jumped in?
Yes, sir, boy.
$300 in
$300.
there.
I got that damn.
You ain't gonna die
I
like
said,
this.
this is why white people be crazy about them dogs.
You may die from parvo, but
Had
you
the
ain't
money
gonna die
invested
like
in
this.
them.
You jumped in for real.
I jumped in that damn pool, man. In my clothes. I jumped in there and saved my puppy.
This is your first time listening to Dash
You
Radio.
died from parvo 3 months later.
If this is your first time listening to Dash Radio, DC wears very nice clothes. They are not pool jumping clothes.
I didn't give a damn. I went in that pool and got my dog.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
What's the
that's
dog
something about
name?
a dog, man. Something about
He
pets.
dead now.
You
His
really-
name was Bohannon.
Yeah.
I named him that because I had gotten two of them at the same time, and my house was at the intersection of Bohannon and Johnson. So I named one Bohannon, one Johnson.
Bohannon, nice neighborhood. I know you had out there. Yeah.
No, you don't. 'Cause it's not a neighborhood.
Where you out there? That's Bohannon out there. That's nice country. All that big old field.
Bohannon and Johnson Road.
Yeah.
I named one dog Bohannon and one Johnson. I kept Johnson here. I took Bohannon to California. That nigga jumped in the pool. Then when I got back here, Johnson, I don't know if he's mad because I took Bohannon to California. But Johnson attacked me.
Oh, that's the one you shot.
I killed him. No, that wasn't the one I shot.
Okay,
I didn't kill him
you
like
just
that.
choked the dog out.
No, I took him over to the rodeo and turned him loose. My brother had a rodeo. I took him over there and turned him loose.
Where's there a rodeo?
I shot. No, don't even say. You're not supposed to even, people not supposed to know I shot no dog. Boy, what's wrong?
Right. You don't supposed to shoot dogs.
What's wrong with you?
He done shot the dog. Don't tell nobody he shot the dog.
I
You just
defended
told me he shot
myself
the
one
dog.
Right.
time against
Yes.
a dog.
He shot the dog.
No.
Don't tell nobody you shot
No,
the
I
dog.
don't
He
shoot
shot
no
the dog.
dog.
No.
He
We
said he
don't
shouted at him.
I shot at.
We fight these dogs. No, sorry.
I shot at the dog.
Right.
Shot about to shoot. Especially don't say
It
that.
just
Shaq
look-
was a canine specialist.
Yeah, you
Don't
can't
say
say
nothing about killing no
He
dog.
shot at the dog.
Here is
and
a-
you
listen,
said
here's
he
You
a-
like the man in the Lion King. You don't shoot the lion. You just shoot the gun. Okay.
All right, then.
All right.
But shoot
That's all
the gun,
do.
you don't shoot the dog.
Shoot
Right.
the dog.
That's
shoot
that
the
police
gun.
talk right there. Did you
Bring
shoot
it
him,
back in the
officer?
corner.
No, sir. I shot the gun.
I shot the
No,
gun.
shot the gun. Okay.
The bullet shot the dog.
Yeah,
The bullet shot the
you
man.
shot the gun. That's all. But you asked a question earlier, DC. Did President Obama change our lives? He did, and he changed our thoughts. And really, he inspired millions of black people to think higher. Really, on a serious note.
Yeah.
And that changed my life. When their thinking changed,
Yeah.
it affected my life.
Yeah.
And so what he did and what Miss Obama did, it affect millions of young black people.
Now,
And
Shaq,
because let me finish now, because I was told when I was in Little Rock, it say a black balloon is soared just as high as a white balloon. You put the same gas in it,
Which is not true.
which is not true, and I couldn't see it. But when I saw him make the president of the United States, I knew that it could soar just as high. So I had hope, and millions of black children around the world had hope. So it did affect me. It affected them, and it on a serious note. I know this is a comedy thing, but on a serious note, and it still affects. We got how many black in Montgomery, Alabama, right now? Like you say,
we have a new we have a new mayor.
Yeah, new mayor.
The city
Atlanta, Georgia,
200 years.
So we might not have seen it, right away, but it's still affecting our lives. It really is.
Now,
on
Shaq,
a more serious note.
Now, Shaq,
I'm not that profound now, but I'm just can tell you
well,
that
you just dropped some awesome stuff.
No,
and-
it's good to have something like that
Yeah.
every now and then to break up the comedy. and
Right,
the
break
fun.
up the comedy,
right.
Break up the fun and
the
just,
fun.
just
On the more serious note, it
depress every
affects.
fucking body.
Yeah.
We were talking about shooting dogs.
And
No,
he didn't
stop.
say he didn't shoot
no,
the dog.
you're
He
right.
shot
We
his
talking
gun.
about that earlier.
No. But anyway, it does affect our lives.
Yeah.
And I've seen black police chiefs. I've seen firemen. When I was coming up, you couldn't be a black police officer. I couldn't ride on the front of a bus.
They
But-
put Jack in charge of the dogs.
Yeah, but when they put me in charge of the dog,
they didn't know he
and
could
I had a
ride
black
to the
dog.
top.
And I put my black dog on but
On who you wanted to put
on
him
who
on.
I want to put him on.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
No, but now it really did affect our lives. Like you say, my life in a roundabout way,
Now,
and
Shaq,
your life too. It give you a platform.
That's right.
You wouldn't have that platform if it had not been for what
For
he had
me.
done.
You're absolutely right.
Right. Okay. So on
But
a more
now-
serious note, it really did. Okay.
Okay,
Comment
yes. Can
okay.
I ask
Go-
you?
I thought you
Yes,
said
I love
that's
you
for
do it.
me.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Shaq, what I'm asking you is that you've seen generations and you've seen people change, and as you watch that go on, are you more hopeful for
Yeah.
where we're going, or do you see a regression?
If I had not seen him become the president of the United States, I may have lost hope. But when I saw him achieve the highest office in the land, I had a lot of hope.
When's the next time you think you'll see a black man?
I don't know.
Oh, he won't see it.
I won't see it in a while.
When you waited-
because this is a backlash from Obama.
Exactly.
It's a backlash.
When you-
Anybody but a black man. We were in a town on the show, and I asked him. I said, "Would you vote for another black man?" He said, no. He said, "Why? Would you vote for
Can't win.
a white woman?" No. Would you vote for a black man?
This was a white person
He
he was
said,
talking to. I
a
remember that.
white man, and he was shivering in his feet. He said, "Well, if he was qualified, I would vote for a black man." I said, "Would you vote for a white man?" Yeah, qualified or not. Yeah, I vote for him. So this was a backlash, but my grandchildren, they have hope now. And I have hope because if you lose hope, you just give up. So that's why I'm here. I didn't give up.
If you thought just anybody couldn't become president, which I never thought I'd see no black president, Barack proved
right
you can. And if you didn't believe that Barack did it,
Right.
now there's some bitch in there now.
Right.
It definitely proved that anybody
can
A
run.
man,
That's why
man with
everybody running.
Barack Hussein Obama, if he can be president,
Not Hussein.
Yeah.
Hussein. Get out with all that Hussein.
yeah, and he became president of the United States. So there is hope, and it affected my life.
Jamario walked in. Jamario was a little late.
But there's a certain level of.
He's sitting back there. I seen his mind turning and stuff. He got
I
something
heard
on his,
Jamario's
he
name
got
in a
something
song.
he got
today.
something on his mind, and whenever we catch Jamario with something on his mind, we want to know what it is because
on my mind.
We got to catch
because
it now.
it's
There's none
only,
on my mind.
It's only
It's the
seldom.
damn traffic in
Oh,
Atlanta.
happy birthday, Jamario had a birthday.
Yeah, thank you. Praise God, I made it. Thank you, Jesus.
Okay, well, yes, all right. Thank you.
I made it. I made it.
Mook man, your birthday too?
Saturday.
I knew y'all were twins, boy. I knew
Yeah, Scorpios.
You can see it in the eyes.
What'd you do? You do something special for your birthday?
Yeah, we watched the movie Thursday, Upside.
That's not special.
Will you shut the fuck up? Let me talk. It wasn't your fucking birthday. It was my birthday. You ugly motherfucker.
Tell him
Always
about
got
it,
something to say.
Jamario.
As I was saying,
Yeah.
we watched Upside with Kevin Hart that Thursday. And,
Yeah.
Friday, Terry and the girls took me out to dinner to a high-end restaurant.
Okay, say that with the same enthusiasm.
I
That
did.
Why you calling
we don't
me?
give a damn about being high end. We know they don't go nowhere except high end.
Yeah, that's what-
So that's a given.
Yeah, so it was beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
All for your birthday.
Oh, yup.
You just a year older.
Look at that. No boosters.
What have you done since the last birthday? Notable. What did you do this year with your life?
Man, I did a lot.
Can't think of nothing?
I did. I'm grateful I got a family.
I know you're grateful and
I'm
everything.
thankful. I'm
But I'm just saying,
like-
what have
like,
you
look,
done?
look. What I have done, I got my construction engineering license.
Oh, that's right. You graduated with your engineering.
Getting ready to go get my GC license.
GED?
GC.
Oh,
You say, okay,
General
wrong,
contract
wrong.
license.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
So I've done a lot in my life for the last.
Yeah, boy, it's a good year for you then.
It's been a great year. You know, all of us to see y'all. You know, and it's a
There ain't no
beautiful.
accomplishment, Jamario.
What?
To see the rest of these people.
Well,
Hold on, DC. Speak for yourself. Thank you, Jamario.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, like
Yeah,
30 years. We right here. Some of us
Yeah.
don't see 30 years.
You right.
Make me cry. You gonna make me cry, Jamario.
So it's beautiful, you know. Just
I'd like for you to interview he's having a birthday next to you.
cool.
The Mook man.
Yeah, me and Mook. We was thinking about
Y'all,
doing a fish fried chicken cookout for y'all.
For y'all's
Let's
birthday.
do it then. Do it then.
For y'all's
Don't
birthday.
talk
I
about
don't know. Y'all know how to act. Y'all know how to act.
For y'all's birthday. You think we should celebrate your birthday?
Yeah, we celebrate your birthday.
Why did you do that? I ain't done shit.
To find time to access that shit
I
now.
ain't done shit in several years.
You special to us, man.
Oh man, cut it. Nobody wanna hear that shit.
You
Cut
gonna
that shit out.
We don't know how many more you gonna have. You special to it. We gotta do
I'm
it.
gonna have more than you gonna damn have.
I hope I have more than you gonna have.
Well, you ain't.
I'm trying to live like Methuselah.
Methuselah.
That's not the right word.
No, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday
thank
to
you,
you. Happy
man.
birthday to Mook man. Say you got one coming. And didn't you just have a birthday? No?
You just look that way.
Look at William
It's been over a year? Has it been over a year?
Yeah, man, Aunt Love.
It's been over a year? And say he ain't had a birthday in over a year.
It's been a whole year since I had a
And
birthday.
then he said they had one last year at all. He gonna know how old he is. He wait for leap years.
Now, happy birthday, man. You know, I don't celebrate it, man, but you know, the older you get, boy, the gladder you are to
appreciate
have one more.
You
man.
appreciate him, boy. I tell you that, man.
I really,
Yeah.
you don't never. You know, my buddy Diane moved me, man.
Yeah, man.
So at the time, y'all know I was upgrading my phone right before Spoon died, and so I missed some calls
Right.
in between when I was switching from phone to phone.
And you got some message. Wow.
I got a message from John Witherspoon the day before he died.
Man.
Wow.
Wow.
And let me see if I can pull it up.
You said that's a new phone?
And I'm glad we got a chance to see him when he was at Uptown.
Yeah, yeah.
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 That was
You're
beautiful.
right about that.
man.
Yeah.
You said that's a new phone.
Yeah, it's a new phone. I don't exactly know how to work it yet.
What's the problem?
I don't know.
You might get a new phone because you ain't
Yeah,
got one.
well, listen, my new phone's
But
never mind.
this is my main man, John Witherspoon, day before he died. Oops. Oh shit, I hit the call button. I called him.
See if he answers. Hold on, see if he answers.
Let's not all. Let's just.
Let's
not take a look.
I know how much the call is.
Try your best to be an adult at this moment.
Call to heaven.
That new phone, I
Oh,
can't
some extra
operate.
charges on that call.
But ladies and gentlemen,
Operator to get to that one.
What's happening? Give me a call back. I'm trying to figure out what year your phantom is. What year is your phantom? Give me a call back. I got to get rid of my car though. If I'm gonna buy a phantom. But
Oh, I'm gonna buy a Phantom.
Yeah.
The Rolls Royce.
so while I'm transferring stuff from my old phone to my new phone,
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, it just shows you how unpredictable. You don't
Life
never
is,
know.
man.
This
That's
the day
wild,
before he died,
He
man.
was looking to get a new car.
He had no idea. He
None of us
fixing to
do.
check out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you never know.
Oh, speaking of that,
You listening? Speak. Go ahead, Jamari.
we watched Friday Sunday? Was it Sunday?
Come on every day.
Don't tell me he was in there too.
We saw you.
Oh, you saw me?
Yeah, we saw you. When you was spitting and cussing out the security guard. So we sat there and watched that. That was something we took pride of watching, you know.
Yeah.
Seeing John Witherspoon, Cat Williams, all y'all, and it's just like, wow, just seeing that, like, wow.
Yeah, he not here no more.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss my boy. We'll be right back. You listen to DC Curry on y'all. We back. It's your boy DC. You listen to This Race on Dash Radio. Marcus King presents Dash Comedy every Wednesday night from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. This race is about us. It's for us. It's for anybody. But we got no hate.
No fear.
But we got no fear.
Know when to hold them.
Know when to fold them.
No, never run.
Know when to walk away, but don't never run.
Fast.
Drake didn't run the other day, but he walked his ass off.
He was getting booed.
Right.
But he didn't run.
I felt bad. It wasn't his fault. They gave the award to him. Frank Ocean. Everybody thought Frank Ocean should get it.
I thought it was Billy Ocean. It's Frank Ocean.
No, Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean supposed to perform. Frank Ocean.
No, first he got booed twice.
Yeah, he got booed twice.
First he got booed at the award ceremony.
Yeah.
When Frank didn't get the award. Then he went to a concert. And he was a surprise guest.
Yes, right.
They thought the surprise guest was going to be somebody else.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be Drake. And
he got two boos.
He got booed again.
It wasn't Canada.
He handled it, though. He said,
Yeah, he still did his thing.
I can stay here. I can go.
Yeah.
And he got the hell on. Tim would have said, shit is crazy, shit is crazy.
What y'all want to sing about?
Give it up for yourselves.
Oh, I don't do it. I don't do the give it up for yourselves. I don't do the give it up for yourselves.
That's what comics say.
That's when it comes.
Give it up. All ladies got it. All lovely ladies got their own job.
Got their own job.
Got their own car. Got their own cars.
Forget the man, ladies. Give it up for yourself.
Give it up for yourselves.
Give it up.
Yeah, he took it like a man. Went on to the house. He went on back to. He just bought a huge. I heard he just bought a huge weed farm.
So 45,000.
He didn't give a damn about getting booed.
You see, he bought 45,000 acres.
That's Kanye.
That's Kanye.
Oh, okay.
That's in Wyoming.
Jesus, that's a lot.
There's
something like that. It was something like that. You know, the number.
Right.
Something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
But we do give a mad shout out just for her family and everybody else. We give a mad shout out to Alexis Crawford. Young lady was from Clark, Atlanta. Was killed by a roommate and her boyfriend, and
Ugly.
it was a sad situation. Now, this doesn't go on top of the many young black women that are disappearing and getting ignored over every CNN story that has a blonde white girl. This is a real thing that happens in our community.
It's sad when it happens to anybody.
Yeah. Well, yeah, death is, no. Somebody takes your life, it's not good at any point. But Alexis Crawford, I apologize, and her roommate Jordan Jones fought inside their apartment, and it
was freaky dicky,
right?
Now I suspect that they were trying to get this girl to participate, and she didn't want to participate in threesome. The boy says the two girls were fighting. He jumped in to defend his girlfriend, and the girl come up dead.
Oh, they suffocated her.
Yeah.
Put a pillow over her head.
That's crazy. Put a pillow over her head, which
sounds like a lot of work.
You know, I've had some beautiful women put a bag over my head.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say, my safe word's harder. If that makes any sense.
DC, you mind putting this bag over here? No, I don't mind at all. You put a bag on your head.
What type of bag? What type of bag?
You put a bag on your head. You can't see me. Why don't you put a bag on your damn head?
That old brown bag.
You like this? Yes.
Was it a Kroger? Was it a black bag? Was it a?
That was back in the day when they had paper bags. They plastic now.
That brown paper bag.
They plastic now. Deadly.
Brown bag wouldn't do it, but that plastic bag will kill it. That paper bag.
And I'm not making fun of this girl's situation. Very sad.
You're right. Yeah.
But I'm just talking about my experience with the bag over the head thing.
Right. And everybody's got a thing. I'm into very long toes.
So you can't get like that, DC.
What I'm saying, back when they were paper bags, it wasn't dangerous.
Right. Any woman that can snatch up trout with her first knuckle toes, that's what I'm into.
Y'all stupid, man.
Tim, you got a route to being a lighter shade if you want it.
Serious situation, man.
Brown bag. You got a route to a lighter shade.
Do they even use brown bags anymore?
Hey, I'm wearing one right now. Nobody noticed.
If it wasn't for the goatee, we wouldn't have known. Yeah.
What can Brown do for you?
I just want to say Clark University is a good college. So
is his mic on? Is his mic on?
Just keep in mind, Clark University is a good college, so don't get afraid.
Hey, let me tell you something else, man.
We're not
It's a good
disparaging.
Let me tell you something else. This is gonna shock a lot of y'all. I went to college.
Really?
And somebody over the years, almost every couple years, somebody at most colleges come up dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was like that at the college I went to.
I was at the Players Ball in 1995.
They had a frat party. They had a frat party, and a person come up killed. And they arrested 14 of the frat brothers.
Yeah, that happens fairly regularly.
It just happened this past weekend.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm not a fraternal member now. All my partners were accused and everything. I said I go through it. I run naked and everything, but that ass whipping, I ain't taking no ass.
No, I ain't taking no. Right.
I'm gonna let you whip my ass. Right, be your friend. Shit.
I'm a 959. I graduated 959.
I ain't mad.
Ideally,
What you say?
959.
959.
That's right. I hang with the frats, but I wasn't a frat.
Right.
No, I couldn't take that.
party.
I couldn't take that ass whipping, man.
You go to any party.
The rest
You
of us okay.
959, you go to all the parties. Yeah.
well, I mean,
I played football.
the reason that
players was cues.
Yeah.
the reason that I've been told about these fraternities and these sororities is so you can make
Dog, we on radio, man. Go ahead.
you can
Ain't been having them side
you can get
conversations.
lifelong relationships. You will never have to worry about a job, life security. Once you you must
That's
be part of our
bullshit, that,
fraternity
brother.
before you
That's
okay.
some bullshit, that brother. There's a lot of brothers that
A lot of Omegas out here unemployed is what you're saying?
Exactly. Not just on Omega.
They are
all
security
frats.
guards.
All frets.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them, man.
No, I mean, it has its advantage.
I'm actually a brother of Sigma
And I've
Nu.
seen,
I'm actually a brother of Sigma Nu, unfortunately.
Are you a fraternity?
I'm actually
You
a
made it
fucking-
out of
yeah,
that?
me of all
You're
people.
so frail.
I know. Why did they let me
You
in?
ain't gotta be no muscle man being no.
They got a lot of guys that make honorary frat members, like Shaq. He didn't have to go through no. They make you
I think
honorary.
Shaq did
You
it.
get certain
Yeah, and
money,
then they got
you wanna be in
the
it.
post after graduation. You
Yeah.
get in that, they say it's a little easy. I just couldn't take that ass whipping, man. All my partners was cute. I said, man, I do all this silly shit. All my partners was cute.
When I was
I said,
growing
I
up-
do all this silly shit. I
When
I
I grew
streaked
up,
one time.
When I was coming in college, right, they had things where they try you with
Coming
stuff
in
like
college.
step out the window and step back in. How do you do that kind of stuff? They had brothers that didn't know how to do that. Would step out the window and fall to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because they do these tricks with you. Step out the window and step back in.
What school did you go to?
This is frat stuff, brother. You got to know about this kind of stuff. And that was a
Stepping
trick
out
to
of a
try
window?
you with your mind to see if you were
Yeah,
stupid enough to do
yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so it's changed now, man. Frats were killing people. They were killing people.
Well, we had a
People were
Grambling, we had a
literally
FAMU
dying
incident
trying to be in a
just a few years
fraternity.
ago.
People were dying trying to be in a fraternity because
Well, all the silly shit I could deal with.
Yeah.
It's that ass whipping I had, probably.
Hazing.
They whoop your ass.
I was like Mookie on that ass whipping thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, no ass whipping.
I had friends who did it, right? You be in your dorm room, 2:00 in the morning. They come knock on your door. Boom, 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 boom. We need chips. You go to chips. You go to the store to get chips. They don't tell you what type of chips.
I do that.
You come back and you got fillets. They say we want waves.
I do that.
They want waves. You had to go back to the store. All that kind of
I
stuff.
ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah, but you don't want
It
that
would
ass
take me
whooping.
so long to get them chips.
Whatever they bring back, whatever they bring back. Is he coming back?
They be like, don't send that nigga to the store no more. Nigga been gone 7 hours. Man, you wouldn't believe the line at 7-Eleven.
But you ain't getting no ass whooping.
I ain't taking no ass with me.
Take that.
Go back and get some more. Okay. Do. Shit don't last about 4-5 weeks.
Yeah, I couldn't do that one.
But that ass whipping, I couldn't do that.
But now,
What was
don't you
this
feel?
for? Omega?
I never did pledge. I mean, all my partners were
talking
Q's.
about-
They wanted me to be, Omega.
Omega.
And I tried to give them the way that ass whipping thing, and they wouldn't do it.
Now, Jamario, you were known to do diapers on stage and stuff. So I know you would do anything to pledge. If
No, I wasn't done anything.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Thank you.
Jamario.
As I said last week, Sherman backed me up. Back in them days, Michael Williams was very strict about us during a week or try to go on stage. So it took us almost a year to try to go on stage. So we had to figure out how and we gonna get
See
on
what
that
you
stage.
did, man. We gotta listen to that story again.
So you had to
Not
put on a
again,
diaper.
please, no.
See what you
$500 was some good
Oh,
money.
it was $500. That's the same price.
I ain't gonna say that no more. It was good money.
It was
See what you
good
did.
money.
Good money.
4 O's.
That's your boy.
Yeah. But no,
Diaper
I mean,
baby.
much love
Diaper
to all the frats and sororities and
Well, now,
what have you.
DC, don't you appreciate? I mean, shoot, I kind of feel like we're a part of a fraternity. No one gets to experience what comedians get to experience. It's a different line.
Y'all got it easy, man.
It's a long. It's a hard entertainment road. You don't just get to make a song and then make a song because everybody likes it. You just keep talking and then hope that.
Well, I mean, in a certain way, yeah, it's a fraternal order of comedians.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people in it that shouldn't be in it too.
Right.
Okay, well, I just said that. I need you to.
Stop whipping ass again.
You endorse me just a
No,
little.
it's
Giving out some ass whooping.
But really,
DC.
comedians wasn't fraternity because you stole a comedian joke. Everybody whooped your ass on the spot.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Back on the spot. And
Back in
if
the day.
you was think you was better than any comedian, they put you in your place. They let you know. They said we're going to talk to you.
It was different back then,
was
though.
an
We
order.
was
It was an order.
Man, we was rough.
The pecking order.
Yeah, it was an order.
If you got
It
booed,
was.
if you got booed,
Now come with that.
all the comedians be out there waiting for you. Y'all know they be out there waiting for you.
That was a long walk, boy. Wasn't that a long walk?
On a Tuesday night,
That was a long walk.
and you had all them drug dealers and strippers, and drug dealers, they was really harsh, man. So you didn't make them laugh.
No.
They was outside waiting for you.
Okay, well, okay. Let's not talk about a drug
Yeah,
dealer
the
from-
comedy act theater. That's what he's referring to.
Yeah.
Where you had to come from the back
Yep.
up the middle aisle to get to the stage. This was on open mic night way back in the day. And when you did bad, you had to walk right down that middle aisle behind people on both sides just telling you wasn't shit.
Spotlight follow your ass all the way.
Oh, that was a long walk.
That's a long Green Mile.
But those were the days,
Yes.
and look at you now.
Yeah.
Y'all were listening to This Race on Dash Radio. Marcus King presents Dash Comedy. We'll holler next week, 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time.